Good evening, team. Welcome. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a great day. And let's roll on with our episode of Dark Souls 3. And just as we do, we'll get immediately summoned to someone in need. Or some shenanigans happening. Or probably. Blade of the Dark Moon. I often forget my my covenant for some reason. I guess I confused it with the blue sentinels of something or whatever. But yeah. I really like the pointer. Okay. Oh, it's I guess it's Lothric's Ultra Great Sword. Oh yes, I do have it in my other character. Well, I got destroyed. Good for me. Makes it easier to go on with this story. Anyway, I like those, to be honest. Always good. Discover stuff about myself. So where were we yesterday? Oh yes, so we got a few items and something killed me, if I remember correctly. I think I died. Cannot remember. That's weird. Have I not taken this item? Oh yes, I remember now. Okay. So I got summoned, just like today. And I was fighting a fatty, one of those big soldiers. And sadly, when I got back, I was stuck in a corner. Right. I made myself stuck in a corner. And goodbye, my souls. Goodbye, my souls. This is of course what happens when you've been dumb, stupid, what else? Lazy. Yeah, lazy. I mean, what am I doing? Ignoring a big, huge ambush and just, you know, casually buffing my sword like nothing happens. Please don't transform. Should I need to come back this way? I hate this. Nah. Every time I die like this, there's no one else to blame but me. And the fact that these guys are really pricks. I mean, what else? I thought that if I dash through this area, they will not follow me. Now you're gonna stay there. I don't care about you. And now for the actual fight. Damn it. I don't even remember how much HP or how much souls I lost. I just don't care. I really just don't care. Stupid. It's just stupid. I shouldn't even lose my souls and everything from the first time. Die. You get the sniper crossbow. I really shouldn't. But hey, welcome to Dark Souls. Really sucks that they took away that achievement. Really liked it. When you die for the first time in Dark Souls 2, you get an achievement called Welcome to Dark Souls. Always great to see. It's like, you know, they know what's gonna happen to you. Especially Dark Souls 2, the original, not, you know, not the first one. Anyway, so that's done. Let's head through this area. This area is gonna be a doozy, as you can see. This fella has explosive balls. Of course, I mean, I could have killed him and made my life a bit easier by having less guy, you know, less throwing. This is way too much. Look at all these things happen. I think one of the... I know, you just want to kill me. And of course you succeed. Why not? I think losing my souls like that just, you know, took my energy away. It really did. It just took my energy away. I could have played better there, and I just don't care. I hate when this happens. Give me a moment. I'll be back. I'll be back, but yeah, eventually I'll be back. This is just too stupid. Like this entire area is dick move after dick move. Look at this. All these are protecting that fella. Everybody here. Especially designed and placed in order to protect that one attack. Now luckily I got that plus of men thing helping me, which is cool. Hey, at least something is helping me in this game. We kill you. There we go. This dude is having a good day there. We'll go to him. But before we do, and the problem is that there is even harder enemies down here. Like there is an Outrider Knight who's going to be a nightmare. But before the Outrider Knight, there are two knights here that I may or may not kill, depending on the situation. That's an item that I will eventually get to from another place. This is really a dead end. Do I have any throwables? I should. Should have some knives. Hello! I do not want to do that. Hello, is fine. Here we go. Spear dude. Really annoying. Really annoying spear dude. But I'm more annoying than you. Anyway, let's try and sneak on this fella. Hopefully we get a backstab. Gives us some advantage. Because this dude is extremely problematic. Now the spear guy, on one hand, this fella is particularly dangerous, and we're going to be encountering even more version of him. The ultra greatsword guy is just too much. Oh! I wanted to backstab, but whatever. Whatever. I'm thinking. I am thinking. Should I go deal with the dragons first and then come back down here? Or go down here and then deal with dragons? Like, I can probably see myself dying here. So you know what? First the dragon, or dragons, and then we will be back to the action. There's gonna be a, let's just say, an ambush, fire, undead, and all those lovely stuff. So you know what? Let me just go through here first. That's the dragon foot, which is infected by some sort of a pus of man. Explains why the dragons are not, you know, being themselves. It's like they are trapped here. Dude, seriously. Seriously, just stop. Just stop. Ah, yeah. Like, they can make even the weakest of the enemies, Dark Soul, become a big menace and a huge problem. They can make it. They will make it. They will do it so. They will give them more damage. You can still one-shot them, like I do, but they will give them more damage. They will make great numbers of them, position them in a way so that you will probably die if you're not careful. And speaking of careful, she must die. Yep, yep, he did that. Goodbye. You're the missing link. I need to clear this area because that chest over there is a mimic. Ooh, Titanite chunk. Really? You guys drop Titanite? That's huge. Anyway, go away. He got me? What? By Jones! I dodged there. Oh. Whoa. Just that. I really thought I jumped that. I don't know. I probably missed it. So the good news is, we got a shortcut. Be wary of trap. Yeah, it was a trap. If that woman sounded the alarm, all of those sleeping undead would have rose back to life and tried to kill me. Now, we have something we need to take care of. And I don't have, of course I don't have fire. Well, the good news is I've got these, so they will do. Fire is the weakness of the pus of man, and by the pus of man I mean the things that you are seeing, those black things, those really not worth it black things that flail and do all those things. Yep. But before we do, these start to appear out of nowhere. Time for some fireball. I'll take care of it. There you go. fire with slight and fast attacks equals you deal with them. 2 titanite chunks and 2 umbers. Cool. Of course, as you deal with that drake, that's a wyvern by the way, it's not a dragon. We call them dragon or drakes or whatever, but these are not dragons. The dragons are no more. I think there's a few out there in the universe, but most of the dragons are gone. These are wyverns. Versions look like dragons, but are not really dragons. The second one is dead. As you kill the first one, I think the second one gets consumed by the other puzzle man that erupts as it hears the cries of his distant brother in the other dragon. I really am interested in the story of those 2 wyverns, or dragon rather. Strange, really. I'm gonna look it up later, after I finish the episode. I'm gonna go and look it up and see what's the deal with them. Because they seem interesting. I don't think they're just, you know, monster placement, but well, hopefully there is a story behind this because, you know, you can't just put 2 wyverns. But I think these originally used to be the defenders of this castle. Like, if all the defenses failed, they will still have these dragons or these wyverns to defend the castle. That's just me saying this, of course. Hello, Marcus, my old friend. It's probably time for me to this dude does not play around. Good news is that I have faith in this build. Like, I have faith that this build is gonna save me. The aggressiveness of this build, this is gonna be an illusion war, isn't it? Always kind of prevails over this type of aggressive enemy. Jump attack required ahead, but then listen carefully. Jump attack. Oh, I hear something, yeah. I guess... Ooh, being summoned. Damn. Let me take these. I can't, damn it! Well, at least I'll be back here, so I can just pillage those chests. Oh yeah. So let's see. Oh, I see it. Done? Aww. That sucks. I'm always thrilled to be summoned somewhere to defend and to, you know, help and everything. That sucks. We got the sap thing shield. Where is it? Where is it? One of the blue shields. Dragon crest, and the spirit tree shield. One of the enchanted blue shields, the spirit tree crest shield, greatly reduces lightning damage. Should you deal with dragons, you need something that... Oh, not dragons. Lightning damage is what is effective against dragons, but should you find yourself in a situation where there's lots of lightning, this shield is really good. I think all of the crest shields are amazing. And speaking of the blue crest shields, the one that deals with dragons has a dragon etched into it, so it's all good in the hood. How many is this? 6, huh? I'm thinking, should I rest at the bonfire, or should I just sprint past? No. As he, you know, busted his sword, I'm just gonna ignore him. That fella is lots of trouble. If I do not ignore him, he will destroy me. Buffed weapon, buffed HP, buffed everything. And he comes in too. Man, you should probably chill out. Relax. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna go. There you go. See ya. Ow. I guess I made him angry. Something tells me he's above, but I don't know. Doesn't matter, because we got a big shortcut. Which is cool. Alright, let's go back up. So, before I restart the bonfire, there is small things I need to do here. There's a drop, there's going up, there's the sunlight altar, and then we do fight the boss of the area. The armor. Oh really? Seriously, buddy? You're just gonna be sitting here waiting for me? Nice guard. Oh, bad idea, buddy. Super bad idea. And here I am being nice, you know, thinking I'm not gonna fight you and everything, and you decide you want to die. Your wishes shall be granted. Now we got two paths. One down here, very important, and one up there. You know, eventually we will be back through this door and finish it. So first of all, I will take this one. Why? Because we got that to take care of. And any of you who's running a faith build, we will be finding one of the best swords for faith builds. Ow. He hit me so hard, I was in another dimension for a Of course, you know the target. Goodbye. You make way too much noise. Way too much noise. Another titanite chunk. Large titanite chunk. All of whatever, and that's the story of the two drakes. Now let's take these bombs away, and these, they do not serve any purpose anymore. And right here, speaking of purpose, let me find something to use. I have 18 faith, so I should probably use one of these. Goodbye. Sit down. Symbol of avarice. Second one. Cool. Sunlight straight sword. I got a symbol of avarice a bit earlier in the game, and that allowed me to farm Braille Divine Tome of Lothric. Allowed me to farm in order to get the curved sword, because the Old Wolf Covenant is kind of broken. You get summoned sometimes, you don't. If you do it in the normal way, which is, you know, by invasion, it will take you way too much time. Luckily, the Corvians, or the, you know, creatures of the abyss that are scattered around the area near the bonfires, do drop them. There's like, they do have a small chance of dropping them. So if you get your luck, or if you get your magic find up with a covetous gold serpent ring and the symbol of avarice, and if you are lucky, the rapier, the crystal sage rapier, you will be able to kind of farm. It will take a while. It took me, I don't know, like around 15 to 20 minutes, but eventually I got it. So, it's gonna suck. With just 2, it's gonna suck. Now, I think I might take this so that I replenish my FP. Why do I want to replenish my FPs? Because I want to buff my swords to deal damage to those other enemy that will come shortly before them. Of course, these also have explosive bolts, so ow. Okay, this really sucks. Look at his HP. Can you just die? Can you just die? Now I can take care of my friend. There you go. Sit down. Sit down. Now this is all fun and games. The other tough enemy is coming right ahead, which is a knight. I'm hoping that he will be busy buffing his weapon, so I'll deal most of the damage there. Or I will be lucky as we get to the next one. It's one of the pillars of Lothric Castle, and yeah, that will upgrade your, well, that will give you 5 points of strength. Illusory, not really. There's no hidden path. I'm sorry. No Estus, no nothing. Only me and my swords. Will it be my end, or will it be the end of this one? Obviously, it's gonna be the end of the poor knight, who does have a lot of strength, but I have more attack speed and attack power. That said, I think this is a mimic. Nope. Alright. Titanite scale. And this is the Sunlight Altar. This is supposed to be a statue of Gwyn's firstborn, so... And having played the game, yeah, it actually kinda looks like it. Especially with the spear. I have 6. No. Leave. Normally I need 10 to deepen my covenant, so we'll see what the covenant gives us. Now all we have to do is defeat the boss. Normally I would say I'm going to be stopping the episode right here and we'll do it in the next episode. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's give the boss a try. I'm used to this boss, and I think I said, I might be able to defeat it from the first try. I might be wrong though. Let's see. I don't know, why did I come this way? I should have just, you know, teleported back. Nevertheless, I have the choice of 2 bonfires. This one, or the other one. The one above. I can drop from the balcony and just run up the wooden thingy and I'll be on my way. That doesn't matter. If I'm doing this only once or twice, it's not gonna be a big deal. If I'm doing it more, then yes, it's a big deal. Back to the elevator. one of these elevators is gonna have a titanite slab, so it's gonna be tricky to not miss it. The reason I amber up is because I have a choice of 2 summons, I think. I should have Cirrus and Egon. So that's Cirrus, and if you go through here, surprisingly it's always Egon that I summon for this fight, but since we rarely or we almost never summon Cirrus, let's do Cirrus. I really like her, she's cool. Who do we summon? With this dude who looks a bit like me. No, he's got a broadsword. No, yeah, it's a broadsword. Gar something CO. Cool. Hey Cirrus, we've got an armor to defeat. So let's get in, shall we? I did and there you go. Soul of Dragonslayer Armour. This kinda confirms to me something, as we see the Ornstein armor attacking us. And it's actually a bigger than life Ornstein armor, because the original Ornstein, no, it was this big. No, yeah, it was this big. We find a Dragonslayer in Dark Souls 2, and there was too many people speculating. People saying that it was just, you know, a boss, which kind of maybe, and, you know, they just added him, and others, you know, having theories about Ornstein and everything, and this boss kind of reinforced the theory that this is just, you know, Ornstein's armor reanimated by the pilgrim butterfly, if I am not, where is the Dragonslayer, if I'm not wrong. The Dragonslayer armor, controlled by the pilgrim butterfly, lost its master long ago, but still remembers their sparring hunters. So the armor is reanimated by the butterfly pilgrim, these things that roam the sky, and it only has faint echoes of Ornstein. That's why it uses the lightning and everything. That explains the other Dragonslayer, which is probably not Ornstein. We know what Ornstein did, and we know what happened to him, and once we reach Dragon Peak, we will be finding his armor and more information about him. This is the moment I've been waiting for a while now. The archives. But before the archives, the first one of my core weapons. I think this is the core weapon for this build. Gothard Twin Swords. And then there's the Ubadachi and Onigiri, or whatever its name is, which is the second favorite weapon. And since I'm rocking a dual wield build, these are the two weapons that I wanted to use the most. Of course we go to Firelink, goes without saying. I've been saving my Titanite just for this particular moment. We do have a slab by our dear friend Sigvard, so I am gonna be able to push the Gothard twin swords to +10,
That is what...
hopefully. If I do have enough, Titanite chunks. Reinforced weapon, where is it? There we go. Always wanted to play with these two, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the Titanite slab. 10. Oh, cool! Got an achievement. Supreme weapon reinforcement. Supreme victory. Now, what should I infuse it with? We'll see about that later.
Pretty be careful.
I guess probably gonna go the same path as this one. Make it a sharp Gothard twin sword. Yeah, it looks great. Looks amazing. Let's see the moveset. Nice. So, boom, boom, boom. Ooh, fancy stuff. Grey Rat is not gonna come back. We know that. How much? 116. That would be like 2 or 3 levels. But yeah, nevertheless, this has been Yagami, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you are liking these videos, and if you do so, please subscribe, like, whatever. Leave a comment, any suggestions, anything you want. See you guys in the next episode.